Hello everyone, and welcome back to MCEternal. We are in the single player world, and this episode, I want to do something a little bit fun. So I was messing around trying to figure out the base in the other dimension. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I wanted to set up, much like we have here, these are nice big white concrete walls. And if we head over here, I've sort of done that. So we have a bit of a wall that goes around. That should be connected, but I guess I didn't connect this part. And it also seems like we're out of the pieces. We should actually have some more made, so let's see if we can quickly grab some of that. White concrete. Yeah, we have 100. There we go. That should be plenty. So we'll put this in. But my main thing here is I want to put a roof on. That way we can use our jetpack to, I guess, fly, right? Because we have to press spacebar to fly. But we don't have to see all this other stuff. We can hit a bit of a roof and just sort of fly around from within the building. I'll show you an example of that as well. If we head over here, right? Over here, we have this roof set up. You can barely see it because it's using this clear glass. And you can zip around, and it's amazing, right? So we get the speed of the jetpack without the flying up part, right? Now, this is made with clear glass, which, when you break, it actually drops. So it's really good, but it requires a Tinker's smeltery to make it. And while we could automate that, we've already got normal glass automated, and we can chisel that into this grey bordered glass. So it's almost almost the same, except for instead of this little border here, it has this slightly bigger grey border. But as you can see, it looks just as good. I quite like it. And so, in our overworld, if we head over to where our glass is automated, which we're just pulling it out of a stonework factory, which I've actually disconnected because we currently have like 74,000 glass. Oh, is it nighttime? Isn't looking too good. Also, we need to light this area up. Do we have our bauble on? A bauble is on. Why is this area so dark? You know what? Maybe it's an eclipse. That's a possibility. Or maybe it's just nighttime because I just made it daytime and it seems like we're fine now. So. Well, where were we? The glass, yes. So originally we had an import bus which imported the glass out of this into our network. It also seems to be lacking the energy now, so I'm not too sure what happened there. But I suppose surely really the dense energy cell doesn't power that guy up. That's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, maybe we'll just slap him up with. Is there any power close by we could get to? We could actually get that power there if we have an energy conduit. And we should be able to just do a little something like that. And there we go, this guy's working in. So this guy will fill up with glass, gravel, sand, and cobble. And that's perfect. Once again, we could have used this gravel and sand to automate the concrete as well. But I kind of wanted to use a different machine because we've seen this before, right? So I thought that was a good idea. So now this just has a storage bus on it, so we can still access this stuff if we need. I also changed the priority of this to be native 100 because I actually found this energy cell stored in there. And obviously we don't want that. Over here, this is where our items go to. So we have an export bus exporting glass in here. We have a storage bus, which has a high priority, so that any glass that we manually put in gets prioritized into here. And we have a chisel system here. Now, I put up an interface, which we didn't have before, and I made a pattern, and I'll go and show you the pattern. Give me a second. And on top of that, I also learned a little bit more about Applied Energistics, I think, and I'll show you that in a second. So this pattern, when you actually put it in, it's a bit crazy. Let me show you. So you put it on processing mode, you input the pattern, and it shows you all of these different items, right? I think this pattern works. But if we want to be more specific, like we only want this glass, we can left click these to remove them. And it's just going to say glass, goes in, grey board comes out, and you get your pattern. So that's that done. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this works, but I'm going to see if it does. So where are we? Yes, over here. Place this guy in here. Let's see how much glass we have. Grey bordered. Okay, so we have none. Let's see if we can craft 10. It says we can. Let's click it. Let's quickly escape and look at this. Does anything happen here? Does 10 get put in? It's not looking too good on the 10 department. You know, an idea I do have is if we can pump items into here and pump items out, we can set up like we have over there with crates, and it looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. So let's actually pick this up. Should all be in inventory. As you can see, it hasn't put the grey glass here. I'm sure the recipe's still here, or the order, I guess, is still there. So we'll get rid of that. Instead, we'll grab out a crate, which we happen to have on us. Place this here. So now when we request it, it should put the stuff in here. Then what we want is, we're probably going to want some item conduits. Hopefully that's enough. I'm not sure if it will be, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to place this here, and this here, with this chiseler here. Now, it says it has power, but I think it slowly, manually does it itself. Also, we probably need to repair this guy. Or make a new one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It still has a little bit in him. So what we want now is we want to have, we'll keep it on green, extract, and insert. And then on this side, what if we do, I think we can just do extract and insert as well. Now this might work. What we do need to specify, however, is this. We need to put a grey glass in here as our template block. So that's what it's going to be trying to turn any block we put in here into. So now let's give this a try. I'm pretty confident. Let's go here. Let's click 10. Let's click start. Now this, by the way, isn't the point of this video. We're just gonna see if this works. So the 10 glass goes in here. It looks like it doesn't go in here though. It doesn't want to be outputted. You know what? We'll try a few more things. For one, we'll see if, because there's a arrow pointing up. So what if we have to insert from underneath? We're just going to try a few possibilities. So let's try this. Insert. Maybe? Hey, there we go. Look at that. See? Never give up. So that works. Now, I'm not sure if it outputs from the top. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I think it's looking like it does. So what we can actually do here is we can pick this stuff up, replace the floor, and we can make this look a little bit nicer. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the chiseler right here. Then we're going to have this stuff go underneath. Let's see if we can head on under. Oop, ever so slowly. We want to disconnect this. Yep. We want to extract, always active. Insert, always active from underneath. Then on top, we're going to... Oop. That is very laggy. I guess we'll keep it closed for now. Oh, it makes a horrible noise. I forgot about that. Then we want to extract from the top and insert on the side. And I should be able to place a bunch of glass there, and it'll take what it thinks it needs, right? I don't really know, to be honest. You know what? It actually might have been working, but this at least looks nicer. The reason I say it might have been working is it might have been producing more than like the 4 that we saw in here, and this can only take stuff out so quickly. So let's put the glass back in there. Let's see if the recipe's here that needs to be cleared. Yep, this guy needs to be cleared. Then let's search for the grey. Yep. Click this. Order 10. Press next. Press start. We should now see, if we open up this guy, 10 glass go in. 10 glass come out. Let's give it a second. 10 grey bordered glass should come out. Yep. Will it get extracted? Come on. You know you want it. Oh! Yes! Oh, no. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we could do a filter. Yeah. I think we got to do a filter. Or we can slap in an acceleration card, I think. Let's actually see. Do we have those on us? We do. Let's see if we can. Doesn't seem to want to. I'll try a capacity card. Perhaps it will give us more room to put upgrades. Nope, capacity card doesn't go in. Interesting. Okay. Instead, yeah, we'll just set up a filter. So let's search filter. We want to filter from Ender IO, so we want one of these bad boys. Hopefully we can craft that. Yep, nice and easy. And all we want to do is grab some of that out. Throw that back in, why not? You can keep making a mess. And we want to put this on here as a blacklist. and place the blacklist here. So now, it shouldn't take... It's... Okay, it really didn't work, did it? Oh, wait, no, we gotta put it underneath, don't we? Let's see if we can get under there. We're gonna have to open this guy up. See if we can sneak under. Here's where we put it. If it opens. Bam. Now that should be good. Now this guy should be empty. Yep. And... oh. The glass is remaining in here because we actually want to put the glass into the ME terminal. Or the ME interface, sorry. How could we do that? Let's see. Let's grab some item conduits. We might have to make some. Hopefully we have the stuff. We don't have the conduit binder. Conduit binder. We can craft, I believe. Get 30 of that. Before we do that, actually, let's see. Does this even work? If I place this guy here, does that connect? No. Alright. You know what we can do? How many connections are here? 4? We can just place another interface. There's no harm in doing that. Let's grab an interface. We're gonna have to craft one, apparently. Let's see, can we craft 10? Yeah, let's craft 10. We use them a lot. We might as well. Here we go. Oh, to hold the extra one, we'll put it in our inventory or something. So now this guy, we can place here. We can insert here. So we don't actually need that filter anymore. That filter is useless, but there's no harm in leaving it there. So we'll just leave it there. Yeah, no, there's no harm in leaving it there. So now this will get put in here. This will be used as like an import bus. I wonder if I could just put an import bus on this. Nah, yeah, I don't think we can. Let me grab a cable now. Do we have a smart cable on us? Take this stuff out. I don't want these in here. I don't want to use these cables anymore. Let's search cable. Let's grab a couple of smart cables and just hook that up there. Alright, so this should work now. If I grab this glass, if I put the 9 glass in there, yeah, if I put it in there, it should get exported and input into here, which then just goes into our system. Which it looks like it did. Which means we should now finally have glass automated. We'll give it another try. So we'll put all this glass away. Put all this stuff away. Oh, we put our bed away. We don't actually want that to happen. Let's search bed. Bed pet. Grab this. Search gray. Press Alt and click. And let's just ask for 64. Surely we can do that. 64? Let's have a look. Scheduled crafting. Yep. Now I believe the Auto Chiseler does a full stack at a time. So we should see this full stack be done. Now we will have to, I don't know, repair this guy somehow. Don't know if we can automate that. A little bit confused. What are we looking at though? Is it working? Yeah, it's only got 24 left. We should expect less than 20 in here. Yeah. Okay, so that's working. That's working perfectly. We can do all that stuff. Now, before I request thousands, we need better crafting storage and crafting CPUs. And that's what I originally wanted to do this episode. But I thought I'd cover that as well. So, let's search crafting. What we're going to do is we're going to take these out. We're actually going to try and get a few of these. Yeah, we'll just keep manually taking them out. I was going to request a bunch, but how many do you think I want? I think I want 4 of each, right? And then we can have a 2x2 by 2 computer for each different wire connection. So I guess I'll craft what? I'll order 2 more of these. Hopefully that gets done. And then I'll order 1 more of these. No, we can't even do that. We don't have enough crafting power. Okay. You know what? We can actually pick up the existing ones and set this up. Okay. Let me go and attempt this. This could end horribly, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Now, I think I'm going to put them in the other dimension, not in this overworld, even though this is where they originally are, which means this floor is going to look normal again, rather than what it currently does. Let's also see, do I not have my dank null on me? Did I put it away? In here, okay. Okay, so we do have some polished marble. I'm going to pick this stuff up. I'm going to pick it all up. Do we have our magnet on? We do. So I'm just going to pick this stuff up. We're going to replace the floor. Hope that all the items go in our inventory. And then we're going to head into the basement. Going to try and clean this up a bit. Alright. Oh, let's open this guy. Hide your ears. Down we go. And over here we go. Okay. So, this stuff, pick it all up. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I do like having, I guess I like having this guy. He's probably not needed though, is he? Nope, I don't think he's needed. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, we apparently have made a bigger mess than I anticipated. It seems to have dropped the crafting recipes that it was making. Like, so there was bits of iron on the ground and stuff. I'm sure it's fine. Pick up these. Pick up these. Move all this. All we're gonna have to do is put a normal cable. So we can do a smart or we can do flux. I'm probably gonna do smart cables purely because I feel like I want to start transferring to using them, if that makes sense. Actually, you know what we can do? We can probably just have one smart cable as like a connection, and then we'll just have normal flux cables. I think I'm okay with that. So we're gonna place this here, and then we're gonna connect these. That way we can at least read how many connections, how many channels are being used up. Let's bring this all the way across. Oh, didn't want to place this guy. And that's not too bad. Yeah. We can place this like that then. How's that? That looks fine in my books. Alright, let's head back up. I also want to show you guys another thing that I noticed when I was wiring this area. So we had too many connections going into the controller, right? We had too many channels. There was 9 channels total. Now you can see there's 10. And the cool thing is, or 5 of them come from this direction, and 5 of them come from that direction, but they meet up and they connect to a dense cable. So if you use this setup throughout your base, you can actually get you can use these small cables with just like one dense cable every so often, right? So you can have like one main dense cable that goes down and then just connect different channels off it. I think that's really cool. So let's head into, actually wait, before we head anywhere else, we need to head over here to the auto crafting. We need to find some of these auto crafters. In particular, we need to find where the whatchamacallits are made. The auto crafting, where is it? Down here? We want to find where the crafting computer's being auto crafted in. So here they are. And what we want is we want to say 4 of each, right? So we want 4 and we want 4. And that way, if we ever want to expand, we'll be able to make these 2x2s that I plan on making. And yeah, I'm gonna take this. Hope a few more are made, and that should hopefully be fine. At the moment though, they won't be made because we currently have all the crafting computers. So there's no crafting computers to make them. So let's head up and see if we can set these up, and hopefully they work despite being in a different dimension. Now, to set these up, where should we do it? I think we can get away with keeping them in here. I don't think... Do you think it's going to cause lag? It might, but I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. If it does, hopefully we make it neat enough that it will be an easy transfer. So, what we're going to want is... Actually, we probably want another one of these links. These quantum rings. Do we? Maybe we don't. What if we instead... place them out here? What are we thinking? What's the verdict on this one? Oh. Because I do want to place them over there. I just don't want to run a wire or do any of that kind of stuff. And do I want to set up a full quantum ring just to go over there? Not particularly. Now we could put them in the basement. We could make a basement and put them in there. Would that be cool as well? Maybe that is what we should do. Alright, here's my idea. Let's find like yeah, this point. So it's 2 away from the wall, 2 away from the wall, and we're literally just gonna slap it in the ground, right? So we're gonna have a 2x2 setup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do this pattern. Should we do like a zigzag? Or should we have like a gap? You know what I mean? Do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. How does that look? That doesn't look too bad. And then we can do this over here. But you ready? Here's the kicker. This time we put orange on the left. Eh? You didn't see that coming, did ya? There we go. And this actually doesn't look too bad. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wait. So this looks pretty cool. What we're going to want to do, however, is make sure they're all hooked up. So it should actually be pretty easy. We can probably run a cable like this. We'll have it run up the wall, like behind there. So let's actually... I'm going to run a dense cable because I do plan on having a lot more in the future. So we might as well future-proof. Let's do this. Have this go all the way out there. Jump back up. Get our white concrete. Boom, 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 boom. Head all the way back out here. Oh, we should probably figure out where we're going to connect this. Probably right in there. Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? So we'll slap that there. Once the server finishes backing up. Ooh. It's not perfect in line, but shouldn't be too big of an issue. We'll do this, and connect it there. Perfect. And you can see, ooh, well, you can see it's got a connection. Oh, there we go. 4 connections, 4 channels. And that's exactly what we should expect, right? Because we've got 4 different crafting computers. Now, we should be able to open our network, and we should be able to open up this, and we should see things being crafted, which is perfect. And yeah. Can we also search crafting, and what do we see? They haven't been made yet. Now, I'm also curious as to whether we want a bunch of smaller ones. Right? Like, we could definitely put, yeah, you know what? Maybe we should. I was thinking we could put some small ones in the middle here. But the problem is it needs to have, like, 2 attached, right? It needs to be like that. And, so we could run the cable underneath it. I guess that's an idea. Okay. I have a little bit of an idea. Let's line up this. Place these dense cables right underneath. But luckily we had the exact amount that I wanted. And we're going to place... what looks better, do you think? That? Or having the orange there? Also grab these. I think that looks good. And then what we can do is we can switch the pattern up here. Maybe. Or we could even just keep that same pattern running the entire way. I feel like that's not too bad. And then this guy, I guess, will take care of, you know, not so big crafting issues, right? Because I think what happens here is the crafting co-processors help it go faster, right? The 1K storage, I think, is to do with how many bytes a crafting process costs. So if we search gray, for instance, and we try and auto-craft this, and we say, we want 100, right? This will cost us 3,000 bytes. So if we had one of these crafting computers here that has 4,000 capacity, we'd be able to, and it was free, not doing anything, we'd be able to craft it. But currently it's not free because they're taken up doing smaller craftings. So if we get a bunch of these to take care of the smaller craftings, these will be a lot more powerful. What is this? Polished marble? No, no, no. What we want to do is put this in here. Middle click here. There we go. That looks better. So yeah, we actually want to make a whole bunch of little ones. In fact, I'm almost tempted to pull apart these big ones because they're kind of useless at the moment. Like, what is this? You're crafting a single crushed quartz? That's so sad. Your life is meant for so much more. Let's see what crafting we have. Oh, we've actually got the 4 and the 4. So that's really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the 4 and the 4. Like so, and I'm going to put that one back. Right? I'm going to, yeah. Yeah. Let's also search dense. and see if we can, oh, we actually do have some dense smart cables. And let's see if we can go ahead and expand this some more. Do this. You know what? I was going to make some of these corners, but, or some of these bits, but let's just focus on these. So it's going to be 1, 2, then another. 1, 2. Let's see if we can get this going. So we should be able to do this without actually breaking all these bits of concrete, because we can see all the blocks that we need to mine, right? This. Grab our cables, grab our crafting storage, head down here, hook up the cable like so. Have that run. You know, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was trying to decide where I actually want them to run. And we do want them to go up. At this point, I was thinking maybe we could just have them go all the way under. But they have to connect to these storages. Actually, what we could do is we can make it look a bit more symmetrical and have that part go up. Even though we won't see it, in our mind, we'll know that, like, they're symmetrical. Now, I'm not sure if you guys know what I mean, because the detail I'm pointing out is very difficult to see. But when we have the 4 of these, it'll be symmetrical wiring, because it'll be on these bits, as opposed to, like, 1 on this bit, right? You see what I mean? Maybe. Some of you won't see what I mean, but I think some of you will. And hopefully it's appreciated. And then this will go... Are we doing this? That there. This one not there. This one there. That's some future-proofing. Alright. Let's keep the same design all the way through. Do this. Do this. Do this. And we actually do have room for one more, so let's go ahead and mine this stuff. Mine this. Have the infrastructure ready. It's almost ready. And place this last one like so. Oh, and I have a sneeze coming. It was a vicious and violent sneeze, but a sneeze nonetheless. So, we have a lot of these little guys now. So these guys do 1k orders, right? So that'll be a lot of the little background processing, I hope. I hope that they're powerful enough to do those things. So what we should be able to search is crafting. Let's see. Do we have the 4 done? We do. So I think we're almost at the point where we can... what am I trying to say? Where we can craft these pretty quickly. Because we have all these different CPUs all doing things. And the more we make, the faster it should hopefully be to craft. I think. I'm not entirely sure on that. But I think. So how do we want to do this? Keep them symmetrical. Let's do this. You can prepare this side. And these should all be wired up. And honestly, what I might actually want is the ability to see the wire. Right? So maybe we can make this look a little bit prettier. And that way we can keep an eye on it when we're expanding. And we know whether or not we're going a little bit overboard in terms of how many channels we have left. Let me show you what I mean. So now, it looks a little bit nicer. We can go here, and we can see 5 channels. Even though we definitely have more than 5. But, you know, we can at least try and keep an eye on it. Go. Now, I'm a little bit worried that some of these might not be connected properly. So I guess we could eventually check over here. It says 1 channel connected. So I assume that means... I hope that means that it's all connected. Oh, I'm expecting more here. Yeah, 10 channels. That's what I'm looking for. Something a little bit more, scary looking. We're actually waiting for the one last crafting coprocessor, and we can finish the other bit we were making. Is that about to be crafted? Yep. We can grab the 4 there. Hook these bad boys up. And this is looking pretty good. And it's looking very powerful. I must say so. What else I want to make is, there's a crafting thing you can get. Like a crafting monitor. So let's search applied. Search crafting. A crafting monitor. Yeah, I want one of these. So we're going to need a crafting unit. So we'll just steal one that they were probably in the process of making. But that's fine. We can place this. I suppose I can place this here. Device offline. Okay, well, become online. You know what? Let me just check real quick. Does this wire connect? No, see, yeah, this wire doesn't connect. That's what I assumed, just in like the few seconds that might have happened. So I think we need to place that cable. Nope, look at that. That didn't connect either. Yeah. Interesting. How do we connect this to the system? Do we have to hook it up to the crafting things there? Maybe. Give this a try. Place these walls. Let's see. If I place this here, what happens? Nope. It's not a fan of that. Huh. Not actually sure. What if I place this? Device offline. Crafting monitor. What is the crafting monitor used for? How does it work? We might have to look into this for the next episode, because he doesn't want to connect to the cables. If I connect him to this stuff... Ooh, look at that! Okay, so if it actually conforms to the structure, right? So you can have these crafting computers be either in like a straight rectangle or like a bigger rectangle. Like I think we could combine all of these and make a massive rectangle, but this is very interesting. I don't know what this means. Crafting stuff. I feel like this recipe's broken. I'm just gonna cancel that. I don't know what that guy was doing. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Crafting status. So if we go in here and we search crafting, is it all done? Is it really all made? It is. Okay. I'm very confused. But I think everything's working extremely fast. So let's just grab both of these and go hook them up. Why not? Actually, now that they're crafting, can I open this? Huh. What is going on? How does this thing work? No crafting job active. Well, there definitely should be. Interesting. Anyway, the main reason I wanted to set these up is because I want to be able to craft, say, more power storage, more of those things that take really big recipes to build, and in particular the glass, right? So I want to be able to search for glass. I want to be able to find the grey glass, and I want to say make 1,000, and I want it to be like, yeah, sure, 1,000 glass. I thought you wanted more. Now we're definitely going to have to solve the, ooh, calculating, yep, we can do it. We're definitely going to want to figure out, ooh, wow. Was that what this one's crafting? Okay. Very interesting. I like that, but, I don't know. Let's see the point. Can we place it vertically? Oh, we can! Ooh, we could sacrifice a coprocessor in each of these and place a crafting monitor, and then we can like keep track of what's crafting. Does that sound like a good idea? Sacrifice speed for making it look good? I feel like it does. Maybe in the future we'll do that. We'll replace some of these with something that looks a bit better. But yeah. Interesting interesting item. Indeed. Here we go. It's crafting all the glass. This is probably going to take a little while, and we're going to have to fix the chisel. But it works, and that means I can put roofs on these places, and we can, yeah, we can increase our frame rate and the visual appeal, because this place definitely looks a lot nicer than the other place. Also, maybe on this. This looks a bit nicer. And we can probably get away with opening up that. There you go. Oh, that block actually doesn't work, so why don't we just make it a little bit bigger too? Yeah, here we go. Horrific outside, beautiful inside. Minus this, which we can fix as well. So yeah, here's a little tour in case you guys weren't too sure. Nothing too fancy, just a wall pretty much around the whole place. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing, because next episode, I'm not actually sure what I'll do. It'll be a mystery. I think we're good on power. I would... Oh, look at that output. 100,000. Input 100,000. Yeah, so an input into here. This is where all the power's going. Into the power distribution. Beautiful. The ME system isn't drawing anything, whereas I think it should be. I'm kind of suspicious that it's still being powered by the yellow flux network somewhere in the overworld. I don't know how it's doing it, but I think it is. I really don't know how it's doing it, though. The controller, I don't think has it connected to it. So I'm not sure. We can double check. Yeah, the controller has this guy connected. And I can't find another bit connected anywhere. Right? Like, I can't find a yellow flux point. Unless there's one right in here. Nope. Normal. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is. I'm not too sure where all that power is going. And I'm not actually sure how our system's online. Yeah, what am I saying? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.